Hi, this is Jeana over at artofskincare.com, and today we're going to talk about Hop, our famous and most loved product line that has the Caviplla, the Sculpla line. So today we're going to go product by product. I'm going to do the routine on my skin, but we're going to stick straight with Hop. This is just going to be Hop products. The only thing we're going to pull that's not Hop are our cleansers. So, and I'll let you know why we're going to do that. But we're going to go through all of the products and we're going to hit the key ingredients in each product. What makes these products so special and so amazing? And what gives us those great results? So it's really important, I think, to give a shout out to Hop and really acknowledge their expertise and the quality of ingredients they're bringing together, because they're making a very natural skincare line with some pretty cutting edge ingredients. So we're going to celebrate that today. So before we can get started here, before I can put anything from Hop on my face, I have to have well cleansed skin. That is the thing with Hop, that if you're going to invest, this is a higher end line, it's a little more expensive to get those good results. You're going to need to make sure that you're cleansing your skin properly. If you don't cleanse your skin properly, your Caviplla is not going to foam, the ingredients are not going to penetrate as well, and you're not going to get as much for your money. You're not going to get as much benefit as what you're paying for. So with any Hop routine, we always have to start with a good cleanse. So today I'm going to show you two different cleansers that we often use with Hop. One is the Moisturizing Cleansing Gel. This is a great cleanser for all skin types. Put it up there so you can see it. We also can use from Dr. Esthé the Enzyme Deep Clean Powder Wash. This one is something, if you have a normal to dry skin, you're going to want to use this a couple times a week. This is going to give you that enzyme exfoliation. Enzymes digest away that top layer of dry, dull skin cells, and that really helps your products to penetrate better. If you're more that normal to oily, or you tend to get a lot of blackheads, things like that, you're going to love the Enzyme Deep Clean, just because those enzymes really get in there and digest away the cellular debris. So it helps really keep those blackheads away. It's also a very firming cleanser, so it really helps to accentuate that V line of the face. Today, I'm going to use the Moisturizing Cleansing Gel. This is a big favorite at Art of Skincare. I'm going to get one hand wet, and I'm going to foam it up in my hands, and then I'm going to foam my face. Now, it's important when you do your cleanse to do a full 2-minute cleanse. So we're going to do it here. I'm going to get in there and just do a lot of massage. What we're really doing is breaking that kind of skin barrier so that water can penetrate into the skin. Cleansing is probably the most important thing you can do for rehydrating your skin. I know a lot of people with dry skin only like to use water, and you're doing yourself a disservice, because water alone is not going to break that skin tension on the surface and be able to penetrate and really get in there and plump up and hydrate the skin. So you want to use a good cleanser that's gentle. I do a lot of cleansing in this little area. This is an area that gets a lot of stagnation, and a lot of people it gets very dry and flaky. And it really, the stagnation in this area really contributes to that sagging jawline, a double chin, and jowls. So I do a lot of cleansing massage in that area. This is a favorite cleanser for me to use in the shower because it does have a fair amount of foam. I like to use this kind of a cleanser in the shower because it's easier to rinse off. So it's often the one that I'm using in the morning when I'm getting ready. I don't tend to like cleansers with a lot of foam like this at the sink. If I'm doing a nighttime cleanse at the sink, then I'll choose a different kind of cleanser. The one that's a little bit easier to get off. I'm going to use a cloth from the Clean Skin Club. Use that to remove. All right, step 2, or I guess we could say step 1 after you've cleansed, is to grab the Paleo Skin Prep. Paleo Skin Prep is like a toner. It's a bubble toner for the skin, but it's so much more than that. So I've got my ingredients out here. Before I put it on, I just want to highlight the incredible ingredients that are in this. So we've got the polylactic acid, which is going to be in every product that we talked about today. Polylactic acid really stimulates collagen, and it is that ingredient in here that really goes after the lines and wrinkles, plumps them up, really softens the texture of the skin. It's what makes the Hop line so special and unique. The other thing is that this has all kinds of growth factors. It's got the 4GF epidermal growth factors, so that's about collagen stimulus. Really helps you to reduce wrinkles by promoting more collagen production. We've got in here an ingredient, it's Hupura, which is actually from snow mushrooms, and it is like hyaluronic acid in that it attracts water, moisture into the skin, but it's more than that because this mushroom also has kojic acid in it, so it's going to be a brightener. It also has anti-inflammatory properties to it, so it's going to reduce inflammation. And we know that a lot of people who get hyperpigmentation, that usually is from inflammation. So we've got this great ingredient in here that's going to be anti-inflammatory and brightening for dark spots. We've got sea buckthorn in here, which is loaded with vitamin C. It's got lots of antioxidants in it, B vitamins. It's just an amazing, great antioxidant ingredient in there. We have sea grape in here. Sea grape is great because it really soothes and promotes wound healing, and it really smooths the texture of the skin. And then of course we have chamomile in here, which is also very soothing to the skin. This has also some naturally occurring, it has the trehalose in it. Trehalose is an amazing antioxidant. It comes from plants that survive in very dry climates. So think about cactus, things like that. It's an antioxidant that really helps the skin to adapt to different environments. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that now. Now you can put this on a toner pad and rub it in if you want to. I find I like to just put it right on my fingers and massage it into my skin. Now all of these products are fragrance free, but they do have natural ingredients. Like this has that rose damascus in it, so you are going to have scents. They are not unscented, so they're not purified that far that the scent is gone from the ingredients. So I've got my toner prep on. Now I'm going to go for that product that just really set this line apart and was really the foundation for this line, and that is our Caviplla. Caviplla, of course, is loaded with the PLLA. That's going to really help with plumping those fine lines and wrinkles. And it has in it a caviar extract, which is really high in vitamins and minerals for the skin. That caviar is an excellent antioxidant. So we've got lots of antioxidants and vitamins and minerals coming at the skin from both these products. And a unique ingredient in Caviplla is the volufiline. Volufiline goes in and actually stimulates the skin to rebuild that fat pad. So those of you who are seeing a loss of plumpness in the skin due to fat pad loss, we often see it in the temples, the cheeks, and the nose. The skin just starts to get very hollow in those areas, and then the fat pad kind of collects more down here, so it all just gonna go. So Caviplla is that product that's gonna go after that fat pad loss. It also has an oxygen carrier. So let's go ahead and put it on. It has all the growth factors we spoke of before, and it has a great oxygen carrier. That oxygen carrier really helps it to penetrate into the skin, so you get the best possible results. I gently rub it on until I start to see that foam coming up. I'm checking with Ben. I don't have a mirror in front of me. I'm like, are we foaming? Yay, we've got the foam going. And I can feel it. I can feel those little bits of foam. So I'm going to use what also as part of Hop is their Time Master Pro. I'm turning it on the lowest setting, and I'm just going to quickly use it to work that foam into the skin. If you don't have this, just use your fingers. Keep massaging until that foam completely disappears into the skin. There's been a misconception out there that people think that once the foam appears, you just let it set and you do nothing. And that's not the case. Once the foam appears, you want to be working it into the skin. Now, Caviplla is the one product in their line that you kind of want to avoid getting too close to your eyes, because it is so plumping and you don't want to increase the bags or the puffiness under the eye area. It's really good for the bridge of the nose because that's one of those areas where the skin starts to thin. So now that I have this on, our next step in the system is your moisturizer. So Promoter Repair Cell Moisturizer comes in 2 formulas. You can tell I use this one the most. This is my daily moisturizer. This is the acne safe one, and this one is for dry skin. I'm not acne prone, but I'm also not that dry skinned, so I choose to use the acne one. Now, the only difference between these products is that the one for dry skin has shea butter in it. And now shea butter, even though we're saying it's not acne safe, shea butter is actually very anti-inflammatory and very calming. So for those who just get an occasional blemish now and then, but have very dry skin, you're not going to have any problems with the dry skin formula. I like to use the acne formula just because I like a really light, silky moisturizer. I'm gonna grab it here. This is that fun one. There's pictures of me all over the internet doing the little silky thing because we've got that snail filtrate in there that's very brightening, calming, hydrating. It feels so good. Also, if you've used the collagen gel or your skin is feeling a little tacky or sticky at all, once you put on your Promoter Cell Moisturizer, it soothes and smooths that away. Your sunscreen and your makeup are just gonna slide on beautifully. This makes a wonderful primer for makeup. So let me get to that page and let's talk about the highlight ingredients in there. There we go. Okay, so in this product, we've got the snail filtrate, which is that soothing brightening. We've got the polylactic acid, of course. We've got epidermal growth factors. We've got the 4-EGF epidermal growth factors, which are promoting the collagen and elastin. Then we also have the fibroblast growth factors, and that's going to work at the cellular level. That fibroblast growth factor is really stimulating new cell growth everywhere so that you have a really healthy, vital cell regeneration going on. It's going to help with blood vessels, little broken capillaries. It's going to be really strengthening. It's also wound healing. Then we also have the TGF in there, the TGF growth factor. You see that in a lot of products with Lemieux. That product is also stimulating that collagen production that we want to have really healthy skin. Another fun ingredient that's in these is the natto gum. Natto gum is something that I really like because it really increases the smoothness and the plumpness. And that is really a hallmark of this skincare line, that it really increases the plumpness of the skin and leaves that skin just beautiful, like baby soft bottom skin. It's just amazing. So we've done all this stuff. Oh, let's not forget our eye cream. So the Promoter Repair Cell Eye Cream, this has all those great ingredients, but it also has that volufiline in it. The same volufiline that you find in Caviplla that's going to help with restoring fat pads. So if we've got sunken eyes or a hollowing in the eye area, this product is wonderful. It has a nice little metal tip applicator, so you can work it in this area. This is a more refined form, so it doesn't quite have the overkill plumping ingredients we want on the rest of the face that's in Caviplla. So this product is not going to cause that puffiness around the eyes that the Caviplla can do. So you're going to work this into both eyes. Now I tend to get, I smile so I can see where those lines are. You can get right over there in those nice smile lines. And I also tend to get lines going up this direction. So I go up and I work on those as well. You can use a bit of this on the bridge of the nose, the kitty whiskers, if you get little kitty whiskers going. The other amazing place to use this is on the lips, because yes, the lips start to lose fat pad. They start to shrink and shrivel. And so this is a fabulous product for the whole lip area. Now we've done all of this great stuff, all of these great steps. We're using really wonderful ingredients to really plump the skin, have the skin really moist, have it have a really healthy collagen content, fat pad content, strong elastin that's holding it all together. Everything in these products is geared toward that. But if you go out in the sun, after doing all this wonderful thing, you go out in the sun and you're not wearing sunscreen, guess what? The sun triggers an enzyme release in your body that digests away the collagen. So the sun actually causes your body to eat its own collagen, and it damages the DNA and damages that collagen. So we're doing all this stuff to really promote our collagen, strengthen it, have really healthy skin. So you've got to use, ladies, you've got to use a good sunscreen every single day. Whether or not you plan to go outdoors, you're not going to be outdoors very much, you need to use the sunscreen every day. Because if you can see your hand in front of your face, you have light. And that light is going to be affecting your skin. So let's go ahead and grab. I'm using the All Mineral Multi-Protection Face and Body Sunscreen. And let me get up these ingredients, because this is the only sunscreen. Well, there's one other sunscreen I know of. There are very few sunscreens that have the kind of ingredients that this product has. So a lot of times people ask me, well, can I use all these on my body? My body needs to look better. Well, you can use this. It's face and body. You could use all of these on your body if you want to, but I feel like this does it for me. This is face and body sunscreen that has the PLLA in it. It has the 4GF epidermal growth factors. It's got the fibroblast growth factors, the TGF growth factors. It's got fermented black royal jelly, which really works on refining and smoothing fine lines and wrinkles. We need that everywhere. What about our chests? And it also has rose damascena in it, so that's really pore refining. And I've got to use a little more than that. Celine would say 2 full fingers. So I've got my sunscreen. And yes, it is a white sunscreen. So of course, you know, any sunscreen that's natural is going to have that zinc in it. It's going to be kind of white, but it really does blend beautifully. It's not hard to make it disappear. I use downward strokes instead of going up and down. I'm just nice downward strokes. What I love is the silky feeling of this. The first time I used it, I thought, oh no, this is too thick. But after using it a couple times and just seeing that this moisture does go into the skin, it's a beautiful finish that really allows your makeup to go in nice, gives it good glide, and it doesn't stay too shiny. It does actually go into the skin and soften down and get a little more matte. So next step in the HOP routine, if you choose to, if you want to have a little bit of a foundation finish, we have the HOP Sun Cushion. HOP Sun Cushion is designed so that it goes, it blends with a multitude of skin tones as long as you're in the light to medium light range. Medium, medium dark, this is going to be too dark for you. If you're really, really fair, it's going to be too dark for you. It comes like this. It has this little cushion. You lift up the little shelf, and there's your product inside there. You press the cushion on, and then you begin applying to your face. Now there's a little mirror in here so I can cheat this time. I can actually see where I'm putting it. This is something you can use to touch up with during the day if you want to add a little touch up. A lot of women use this in the summertime in place of foundation. It's going to give you that protection as well as give you a really nice finish on the skin. When you first put it on, even if you're a medium to light, it may look a little bit light. Give it about 15 minutes and it color adjusts and it just disappears into the skin. The other thing that can happen with this is we tend to only push in the center and it pushes all the product out around the edges. So sometimes you gotta see how I pressed up into that edge and you can see where now it's more on the pad. Sometimes working around the edges can help push it back into the center of your dispenser. Okay, and then where we finish, now I could put foundation right on top of this if I want to. If I want a more polished look, I can do that, works great. Now though, what we finish with is the Paleo Stem Cell Mist. And I'm just gonna pause for a moment and talk because there's a lot of confusion between Paleo Skin Prep and Paleo Stem Cell Mist. Paleo Skin Prep is your toner. Stem Cell Mist is not a toner. Stem Cell Mist goes on at the end of everything. And yes, the PLLA in it does penetrate right through everything. And it actually gives the skin a really nice antioxidant protection. And that PLLA just, it's like your ultimate setting spray. You could go and buy very inexpensive setting sprays, but none of them will give you that glow and that polished finish that the Paleo Stem Cell Mist does. And this is their original product. Well, of course, the original was the Sculpla system where you had to go and get a professional facial. This was the first product they started to retail so that people could begin getting that PLLA onto the skin and into the skin in between treatments. Thankfully, over the years, they've taken it further to where you have all these great products that you can use every day and give you that great result without having to go in for those professional treatments. It has a very faint rose damascena scent. I even been known to spray it in my hair. My hair likes it. And my skin just really likes it. So I have this nice glowy finish. Now I can just put on a little eye makeup, a little lipstick, and I'm just good to go with a really natural, beautiful look, and the skin just looks perfect all day. I'm so glad to finally just pull it all together for you and just have a simple, plain hop routine, and also to really share with you the beauty of the ingredients in these products, because you can't find an ingredient lineup like this anywhere else. Hop has just hit the ball out of the park. So if you haven't tried it yet, head over to that kit or pick up one product, pick up Caviplla and give that a try just to get your feet wet with it, because I think that you will love the compliments that you get immediately on your skin. So you guys have a wonderful week. I'll see you all again here next week. And that's it for today. Take care, everyone.